Hi everyone, welcome back to Planner UK. Today, as promised, I'm going to talk a bit more about my planner setup for 2020, which has changed a little from my 2019 setup that I'm currently using. So let's get started. You might be able to hear baby cooing in the background, so apologies about that, but she is happy and watching me film. Okay, so first of all, I am sticking with the Hobonichi Weeks for this year, although instead of having two Hobonichi Weeks, which I had for this year, I just will have the one, which is this Raspberry Sneaker Mega Weeks. So I'm glad that I've got the extra notes pages in the back, which I do use quite a lot. And this will be my everyday carry, so I'll use it as a diary and for kind of scribbling notes as I'm out and about, but I won't have the two that, as I said, this year I had a functional Hobonichi Weeks which I used as my to-do list and my kind of work planner, and then I had a personal Hobonichi Weeks which was the one that I prettified and enjoy putting stickers in and so forth. So this one, who knows, maybe it will be minimal, maybe I'll use stickers, maybe I'll use washi tape, who knows how it's gonna pan out, but this will be where I kind of keep track of life and everything, and I'll keep obviously using my purple Galen Leather cover, which I absolutely love, so that will go everywhere with me. So the functional kind of work planner that I'm going to use is this, which is the Biz Grid planner, which I ordered from Amazon Japan. It wasn't too expensive, and it is quite similar, I feel, to the kind of Hobonichi Cousin. It has, I will do like a more detailed talk through, but basically just to show, it has the kind of monthlies at the front, and it has this kind of weekly set up here, and then it does have about 60 kind of plain dot, well actually gridded pages at the back, which are undated. So I feel this will work really well for me. I have started using it already, because it did start in November, I think. So I have kind of started using it a little bit. So yeah, it's not going to be pretty, it's going to be very functional. I do really like this kind of Gantt chart setup as well that it's got at the front, which I'm definitely going to make use of. But I'll do a more detailed review about the specifics of this planner in due course. But I think that's going to work really well for me, and I'm really excited about that one. I will keep writing in my line a day 5-year diary. As I say, even though it's falling apart, I do generally just record like a couple of lines about my day and what we've got up to, so that will definitely continue as well. I also have got my brand new shiny Avecs, my Hobonichi Cousin Avecs, which look so tiny, don't they, without any writing or pictures and things stuck into them. So these will be my memory keeper once again, because that works really well for me. So I'm going to keep those. Then I am also going to keep my bullet journal, which I showed in the last video. I might slip my Biz Grid in front of my lunch term so that I can kind of record more kind of detailed or serious notes within my bullet journal, but then obviously scribble and capture everything in terms of work stuff within the Biz Grid. So I think that will work really well as a setup. I've also been kind of hankering in terms of doing more journaling at the moment and kind of writing things down, and I don't know if it's just because I had a baby recently, so it's but I definitely feel that I need to kind of get my thoughts down on paper, and it doesn't always seem appropriate to kind of write personal journaling within my cousin, which is obviously my memory keeper, which is like I showed in the last video, it's more focused on my children and the good times that we have and pictures of my children and so forth. So obviously more personal reflection from myself doesn't really seem to fit very well within there. So I have just started using this really cheap insert that I had basically originally I started just doing some painting with my daughter, so just random kind of, you know, it doesn't look very pretty necessarily, but I just was experimenting with paints and so forth within the booklet. But then I thought, instead of just wasting this kind of book with random kind of paint kind of techniques or scribbles kind of in here, I thought I might as well put it to good use and use it to actually do some journaling on top of that. And obviously I was really inspired by people like Ali Brown and a lot of other people that kind of use like watercolours in the background and then just use that as a backdrop to write over it. So I've just started, you know, just kind of writing down some thoughts just on the pages, and I think it just really adds something to have an interesting background to work on. And yeah, I'm just really enjoying kind of recording some thoughts in that way and doing some journaling. So and obviously because it's a cheap insert and I didn't want to waste it really, so at least I'm just kind of can scribble and not be worried too much about what I'm writing. I can just kind of scribble away, almost like morning pages I suppose, although generally it's kind of an evening when I get a chance to maybe put some thoughts down and put pen to paper. So yeah, I'm quite enjoying this, and hopefully it won't take me that long probably to fill up this insert, and then maybe I can move on to a more beautiful insert and maybe work a bit more on my watercolour technique, which is all very new to me and just very random and just experimenting basically. So but I am quite enjoying this process of having something to be able to work onto the background. So yeah. Just some other things that I thought I'd mention as well. From Plannerfest, I have got this beautiful William Hanna planner, which I was lucky enough to get as a birthday present, which was a real surprise to me. It's just absolutely gorgeous. So again, I'll do more detailed reviews of these things, but basically I'm already using this as a bit more of a kind of YouTube kind of planner with some different ideas that I've got I kind of sketched out here. So I'll do some more kind of detailed planners and maybe notes for each video and so forth. So I'll keep that all together in here. And also some of you may have seen this on my stories. I was very excited to receive this. So this is by Write Notes, which is a UK company. They were also at Plannerfest and they work with beautiful Italian paper, and they've just launched this first planner for 2020, which I'm very excited about. And I don't know if you got a chance to see my story that I did about it on Instagram. I posted it as well to the Facebook group for Plannerfest attendees because they had a special discount code. But yeah, so this is a planner, and there was lots of really great kind of well thought out things within this planner. So again, I'll do a more detailed video of it in due course, but just to give you a quick flick through, again, it's got the monthly pages, but it also has this weekly layout. And so I think that I'm going to keep this on my desk, and this will be used probably as my social media kind of planner to work out actually when things are going to be posted and to keep track. And that could be both for the Plannerfest account and for my Planner UK Instagram account as well. So yeah, I will do a more detailed video of this one as well, and I have promised to do some pen tests as well because it's really good with fountain pens. So but I just thought I'd show you a quick view of what that looks like. So yeah, watch this space. So these are the planners and the kind of setup that I'm looking to have for 2020. I'm really excited to kind of get started, and it's always so exciting, isn't it, having a fresh start, fresh pages, and the potential, I suppose, of planning your year ahead and your goals and your to-do list and what you need to achieve, and obviously being able to kind of cross those off or obviously be creative in terms of the memory keeping and so forth, and recording kind of what we get up to. So I hope you've enjoyed this kind of quick overview of my setup for 2020. I'd love to hear what your setup for 2020 is going to be and if it's going to change, and look out for more videos where I'll go into more detail about some of the different planners that I've shown today, such as the Biz Grid and the Write Notes 2020 planner. And also I'm going to talk through some of the things that have worked and haven't worked for me in terms of the Hobonichi Weeks and so forth as well. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you do want to see more planner videos, please do subscribe to my channel so that you can get notifications. And I'd love it if you could give this video a like. And thank you for watching.